Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight, we're gonna listen to some U2. This is a request by Paul. Thank you so much, Paul, for sending us your Dan request. What is a Dan request?
A Dan request is a guaranteed song request that you get when you are a Dan tier on Patreon, which is the highest tier. So every month you get a song of your choice, and this is the song that Paul chose for this month. So
you think people get confused if they don't know Steely Dan? It's like, what is a Dan?
A Dan member.
I would get super confused because I didn't know what Steely Dan was. And the first time that I heard the name Steely Dan, I was like, who is that? Like somebody named Dan who plays a steel guitar?
Who has a steel guitar? And that's what Tom thought too, remember?
Yes.
Matt's brother. He's like, Steely Dan, I don't know them. Who is, I know, he's like, I don't know him. Who is he? And we were like, we thought it was a guy who played a steel guitar. He's like, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so it was kind of a play on words because all of our Patreon memberships have like a theme.
Yeah. With
like
the first, it's like a
Godfather,
it's like a mafia theme. With like the La Familia and then Casa Nostra, which is Cosa Nostra, but we didn't want to like sound too mafiosi.
And then instead of Don, it's Dan.
The Dan. So yeah, that's like a pretty much the play. Today we're going to do U2, and I never knew the title of this album was Europa, like Europa. Europa in Germany or whatever. But oh my God, it's pixelated graphics like on Windows 95. It's so funny because I did own this album. I think it's the only U2 album I ever owned. I don't know why.
Okay.
I think maybe I bought it.
Okay.
I don't know, but I had it in my CDs. And back in the day, like you knew your CDs. Now you have CDs, and you're like, well, or you have movies, and you don't even know that you own them. Back in the day, you knew because it was so expensive to own something. And also, when you didn't have money or work, when you had something in your collection, you appreciated it. So I remember I had it, but I don't remember listening to it too much because it was just not my type of music. But I'm super excited to re-listen to this. I'm really curious.
Yeah. So you don't remember anything? You don't remember?
I remember Lemon. I think there was a really cool video. That the way it was shot was like almost, I don't know, the camera was attached to something that would kind of like rotate.
Oh, okay.
And I remember that he would always sing Lemon.
Okay.
Like that. Okay. That's all I remember. The chorus, I guess, Lemon. But I don't remember like Surupa or Numb or the song we're going to do, which is Stay Far Away So Close.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. It looks like this is the most famous song on the album, so I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I haven't heard any of these songs. I hardly know U2.
I remember you telling me that you didn't like U2, and now you do.
And we did a song for Paul on another occasion as well, and I really, really love that song. You've done a few songs on the channel for like a few marathons that you've done, but
yes, ma'am.
I really need to dive more into U2 because I really hardly know them. So I'm excited to do this.
I'm excited. So again, thank you so much, everybody for being here. If you're a U2 fan or not, if you're just if you're a regular viewer, thank you. And if you like this, please like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yes, let's get started. All right, let's do it.
Cigarettes, you don't smoke, don't even want to. say don't mind, because when he hurts you, you feel alive. Oh no, is that what it is? Red light, gray morning, you stumble out of a hole in the ground, a vampire or a victim. It depends on who's around. You used to stand to watch the adverts. You could lip sync to the talk shows. And if you look through me. And when you talk at me. And when I touch you, you don't feel anything. If I could stay, then the night would give you up. Stay, and the day would keep its trust. Stay, and the night would be enough. Far away, so close, up with the static and the radio, with satellite television. You can go anywhere.
So different.
Miami, New Orleans, London, Belfast, and Berlin. And if you listen, I can call. And if you jump, you just might fall. And if you shout, I'll only hear you. If I could stay, then the night would give you up. Stay, then the day would keep its trust. Stay, with the demons you drown. Stay, with the spirit I found. Stay, the night would be just the band and the clatter as an angel hits the ground.
Wow. I'm so happy that I put on the lyrics.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't have understood anything.
No, it's
Like, because there's so much happening. I was just focused on the lyrics because I don't know. When he started to sing, I was like, this sounds really good. I want to know what he's singing.
Yes.
And the lyrics, holy moly,
Yeah,
what a
they were
great
deep.
song.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wonderful song. Just very
Very dark, though.
very dark, but the tune itself was kind of mellow to kind of like
Ba-dum-bum.
enjoy.
Yeah, and I love that it did feel very 90s. It reminded me a little bit of Radiohead, but Radiohead wasn't even around in 93, or maybe they were. But it reminded me I don't know. It's just like it was a little bit of a like depressive song.
Yeah.
Especially like the situation, like about abuse.
Yeah.
And like you say that you don't feel when he hits you. That was kind of shocking.
Yeah.
Just a couple of things were just a little, like, wow.
Yeah.
That shit actually happens.
It does. It does.
But I love the song, like the whole, like, and his voice is like intoxicating.
It is. And you automatically know, like I said at the beginning, I don't really know U2, but I know when I'm listening to U2 or when I'm listening to Bono.
Bono, he is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's so cool because this is their 90s stuff. Their 80s stuff is super good, like what I've done on the channel. But this is also equally as good.
It is.
It's not like they pulled back on the contrary, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like one of the biggest bands, in the world. So post-punk, it says here biggest to become the biggest rock and roll band in the world.
Yeah,
we don't know them.
They're so well known.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really never. I don't know why. I think my dad like never really showed them to me, or I'd have to ask him. I don't know if he just really wasn't into them, but I remember like they were so big that when iPods came out, there was a U2 version of an iPod that was black, and it had the red wheel, and it had all of their names signed on the back. It was engraved, and Jorge, my stepdad, had that iPod. And it came preloaded with all of their music. And yeah, and what I find insane is like that never happened again with any other artist. I'd never heard of like a Rolling Stones iPod or I think it was maybe just a trial version that Apple did to see how it would sell or whatever, but they were like pretty limited edition, and they were.
That's very cool.
That's to say how big they were.
Yeah. And now it's so funny that I was talking about Radiohead. Wasn't Radiohead one of the first bands to release an album digitally? Digitally.
And then I think.
Which one was it?
In Rainbows. And I think it was also like that concept of pay whatever you want type of thing.
Pay $1?
Yeah.
Like Humble Bundle?
Yeah, you could pay $1 or you could pay like 25 or whatever you want. I think you guys can correct me if you know, but yeah, I really enjoyed this song. Thank you so much to Paul for expanding our U2 knowledge. Also, he nominated the album Achtung Baby for the Patreon poll. So if you guys would like to hear that,
very nice pronunciation.
Vote. Yeah.
And also, I've never seen this before. We're on Spotify, of course, and we're looking at, it says number 331 in the world. So I guess the band is like the biggest band right now.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that for top 500.
I've never seen any other artist that we've pulled up
with that little badge.
No,
me neither. I was actually
everything we listen to is like below.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so there you go, you two. Let us know, if you like this. Did you ever hear this in the 90s when it came out? And yeah, have you ever seen them live?
Yeah.
Trivia.
Anything you want us to know, like Nick said, trivia about the band or your experience, or anything you want us to know about the lyrics or the song, the musicianship. The whole song was just very wonderful. I think it was a great pick of Paul's. Thank you, Paul, for everything you've ever done on the channel. We appreciate you very, very much. You've had wonderful picks, and we're very grateful to have you. And yeah, we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.